Skaven Acolyte Globadiers for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. These are a new plastic kit from the 4th edition release and build Globadiers. The old kit for these used to be called the Skyre Acolytes, which used to be metal and come 1 to a pack for, I think it was $20, making it one of the most expensive units to field in any of their games. Currently, they come in units of 5, so they would be a little cheaper if you were still picking up the metal ones, but fortunately you have this nice new plastic kit. They're very nice models. Unfortunately, there are very few alternate poses for them, and they do feel a little expensive for the 5 models you get. So for models, you do have the option of a champion, which I've built here, which has some very nice detail. Has this external like rebreather piece that hooks into the backpack here. A nice pose, some very nice detail there on the model with his globe and axe and some extra globes stashed around him. And then his backpack full of poison gas for the globes. You can build him as a regular Globadier instead of the champion. Currently in 4th edition, the champion does not actually do anything extra. That may change in for future editions. It is a little odd with this edition that the champion does not do anything, that they still have a champion in the box when that doesn't do anything in the game. Normally they kind of tie those more together, but it may be there just future proofing for future editions. This one was a little difficult to put together. This hand here on top is actually a separate piece. The bottom piece is also separate, but a little easier to attach. The hand is a very tiny connection point because it is just a hand. There's not an arm attached to it. You do get another connection piece up there into the backpack and a slightly different backpack on this one. And then we have a third one, again with that connection, some nice detail here. Different shaped backpack, so you do get some variation in these. Currently, these guys do 1 attack at hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s with D3 damage, and I believe 2 rend. So, and here we have another with orb, of course, and some nice detail. Currently, these Globadiers have a 10-inch ranged attack, of a 10-inch single attack, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s with 1 rend and D3 damage. They also have 2 abilities. One is anti-infantry for +1 rend, and also shoot in combat, which makes sense with their shorter range. They do have a melee weapon, which is again 1 attack of rusty blades, hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s for no AP and 1 flat damage. They have 2 abilities, so they are technically a weapon team. If you have them within combat range of a unit of clan rats, they are hidden from enemies who are more than 13 inches away, provided they are the only weapon team in combat range of that unit of clan rats. These models also have another ability called gas clouds, which if they attack a unit of 10 or more models, they deal 1 additional damage. They do have the clan Skyre keyword as well as the champion keyword, which probably lets them use command points. So that may be why they still have a champion, though he does not get additional attacks or anything. And they're, of course, from clan Skyre. So back to the champion here. Just very nice looking kit. They do feel a little overpriced, in my opinion. They'd feel a lot better if they had 10 models in the box, simply because they are rats and they are therefore smaller models. Whereas you might buy a unit of 5 Stormcast and get a much larger amount of plastic in the box versus these 5 rats. They do come on 2 of the smaller rectangular sprues. And you can see that you use most of the pieces. So you do have an extra head and weapon arm for the champion. That's for the alternate build. And then for, I believe it's this clan rat. No, I'm sorry. Then for this Globadier, you can swap his hand here holding the orb with this other one where he looks more like he's throwing. It's up to you, but that is all the extra pieces you get for this set. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos, and I will catch you next week with another video.